Don't miss this jet ho. Don't miss this jet ho. Don't miss this jet ho. Don't miss this jet ho.
Hey, as always, welcome to Jets Radio. I am Mike, and look, guys, we got video.
Oh shit, I forgot we on camera. What up?
Yo.
Yeah, my name's Javi.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Okay, shit, we're getting used to this whole audio and video shit, so.
I'm Angela.
Boy Kool-Aid.
Hey, and look, you guys, this equals Jets Radio, and we are coming at you finally with a video. We listened, and we listened, and we listened. Guys, we know. Oh my God, you guys would sound so much, or you guys would be so much better with video. We get it. Trust me. Shit's expensive, guys. It is expensive, and it's not that easy. So we're trying. So how was your guys' weekend?
Good.
Yeah, you guys doing anything special?
Spend time with the family, usual.
Being a family, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like always. What about you, Javi?
Mine not so cool, man. I'd rather not speak on it.
Oh yeah, you did have a bad weekend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me and Angela went to an art exhibit.
Yeah, we did. It was nice. It was really nice.
Felt so sophisticated.
Oh,
Went to
art,
the
wait,
city.
both of you guys went to art exhibit?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was nice. It was like more like an urban art exhibit. Like there was like a
It was like a small shop in Pilsen.
yeah.
Oh, yes, they got that
La
Mexican art.
Lune.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
really nice.
You been there before?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. There was like a like hip hop inspired art. Like there's Kanye West art. There's Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang
should've got
Clan
that
art.
one.
I should have. There's Gucci Man art.
Mac Miller.
I want to know, like, was it graffiti? Like,
No, it was like paint.
It was like
In
it
a
was
way,
pretty
kind of. Oh, shit. You
Painting,
remember that
sketches,
studio we went
stuff
to?
like that.
on the south side?
Okay, yeah, I was gonna apologize. It is Southside. It's
Yeah.
not Northside.
I knew it was south side
Yeah.
when I was out there.
For some
Yeah.
reason I kept thinking Pilsen was by Humble Park.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Shout out Humble Park, though. What's up?
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Hey, Boracá. Anyway, so you guys have never seen us before. Like I said, I'm Mike. We got Javi, Angela, Kool-Aid. Just a little introduction to ourselves. We are Jets Radio. Just enjoy the shit radio. We are a Chicago-based podcast. We cover everything. We try to talk about politics, try to talk about hip hop, talk about news, everything.
We're trying to get on sports, man. People was like,
Ah.
oh, shit,
Yeah.
sports.
That's not
These
gonna be a
sports
me
too.
episode.
No, I honestly I fell off sports. I have fallen off
I've been on basketball, man.
recently.
Yeah, man. Chicago Bulls, y'all need to step y'all shit up.
I know that the Bears have been doing good. Shout out to Chicago Bears.
Shout out Timberwolves.
Oh, man. You heard about the trade with Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy Butler. Yeah, he's going to
the 76ers, man?
76ers. I mean, that's kind of
They're
cool.
gonna be so cold now, man.
Yeah.
Because they already like on top of the Eastern Conference now. So now they got Jimmy Butler, man. Oh, it's over. I still think the Celtics gonna
Well,
take it though
yeah.
for first.
No, but I like 76ers. So that's a young team.
Yeah, man. They
So,
gonna
yeah,
hurt,
yeah.
though.
The only thing I can say about Jimmy Butler is I think it's ridiculous that the Bulls got rid of him.
No, it wasn't their fault.
And I mean,
It was. They got rid of him without even knowing, without his
Yeah,
his
but-
knowledge. They gave him zero.
I know, and it's like, man, Chicago Bulls, like the whole organization, like they're doing bad, man, with the coaching staff and everything, man. Like they really need
Chicago teams are, besides the Bears, are doing weird. Like how the Blackhawks had just fired.
Oh shit, yeah.
Mhm.
I know we talked a little bit on it on the last pod, but
It's weird. It's real. It's a real weird time for Chicago
sports right now,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
We're gonna have another Verizon song, hopefully.
So yeah, guys, we Chicago based. Just it's
I mean, it's not all Chicago. We go, further than that.
right.
But yeah, mainly the shit's gonna be about Chicago.
Got some sad news, guys. Stanley passed away.
It's real sad.
Yeah.
Let's have a moment of silence.
R.I.P.
But he was 95 though.
Yeah, he lived a full life.
He lived a great life, and I think he brought a lot of joy to a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of joy, a lot of jobs, a lot of inspiration. Like he was a living legend, and he did live to be 95 years old, and that's a blessing within itself. And it's just crazy, like how much he got to see and do. Like he started as an A&R in Marvel, and like if I believe like the 40s not, and like made his way up to like running it, and it's crazy, man. It's crazy, and like.
Yeah, it is real wild. I read this article about how he was, he felt like he was a failure for a little while just because like everybody around him was going to like medical school and they had these like high paying lawyer jobs and he was just out here drawing like comics for a living. So then, then he realized, entertainment is just as important as a lawyer job or as being a doctor because people really enjoy their entertainment. And I agree. He did a really great job. And I really hope that there's like secret little cameos of him in future Marvel movies.
I think the cameos of him were
Yeah.
one of the best things to look at in the Marvels. And honestly, I don't think he's regarded for this, but me personally, I think that he broke down a lot of barriers when it came to ethnicities and races. When it came to like superheroes,
Mm-hmm.
like he didn't seem like he was. Like, oh, let me do only white superheroes.
Yeah,
like it was very.
Yeah.
So I'm looking here right now. A couple of his most famous ones was Spider-Man,
Of course.
Hulk, Daredevil, your Professor X, Doctor Doom, Black Panther.
Alright, let's go.
He did so many.
Wait, so what year did he start making comics?
He started making comics, and
Because his characters were so diverse. You know what I mean? Like,
they're very diverse.
that's what I'm saying. So he must have did this.
So he was born in 1922, which, oh my goodness, was obviously in the 50s.
50s?
Yeah.
See what I mean? And he was already like thinking outside the box and making.
Yeah. He was doing genres including romance, western, human, science fiction. I think romance and western for the 50s is still very progressive too, because in the 50s it was very pro man, I guess you want to
Yeah.
say, and then to do something like romantic in like the 50s.
Right, they're all about their courtship life.
I fuck with Marvel, man, but I think DC. Like I like DC a lot better, only
I like
because
DC better.
it's more like, I guess you could say gothic because it's dark.
More dark.
In a
Yeah.
sense, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like the stories of dope. I'm a huge Batman fan.
Batman's
Yeah.
definitely one of my.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about the new movies. I mean, I was giving them a shot. They were cool, but they ain't what they used to be. Like, remember the Dark Knight series?
Man, don't get me started with the Dark
That
Knight.
was rough.
I think that's by far one of the best movie trilogies,
Mhm.
comic book movies ever. Like
Yeah, what was the reason for the director leaving?
Christopher Nolan, he was done. His obligations were done with Warner Brothers, and it's a lot that goes into it, man. A lot of he say, she say.
Okay.
Like I know as far you mean as far as like the movie after like the Batman vs Superman movie.
Yeah, because you know how they got Ben Affleck is directing the movies?
That wasn't.
They had Christopher Nolan. He was like
Christopher Nolan. He left. He didn't want to do it anymore.
yeah, but they
So he
still
just
have
pulled out.
like they still title him as something. Like I know he
Sure they
not like
Like
executive
the-
producer,
like
something
Predator or
like that.
something?
Yeah.
Mm.
So as a woman, do you were you into any
Yeah.
comics or?
Well, I have an older brother, so literally every Marvel movie that came out, me and my brothers would go see.
Yeah.
I think the last one I didn't see, the Avengers, the last Avengers. That one
Oh, you haven't
took me
seen
a-
it yet?
No, it took me a long time to watch it, and then we finally watched it at Julie's in Vince's
You seen that
place.
shit?
I watched like the
Yes, sir.
the first one, the first Avengers, and that was it.
That was it?
Yeah, I haven't
Really?
watched whichever one.
Oh, you haven't seen the last one?
I haven't.
No, we watched it. You watched it.
I,
Unless you
I
weren't
like,
there.
I was there, but I was barely.
Oh,
Like I wasn't paying attention.
were
to
we
it.
drunk? Probably.
Most likely.
Okay, makes sense. No, but I think like for being a girl, like I didn't read the comics. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get into reading comics because I do like reading, but I have seen a lot of the movies, and my brothers are really into that. So they're like, we have to go see this one. I think the last one I saw was like Venom.
So, do you guys think that comics are gonna go down now, or do you think the quality's gonna go down now? Do you think that what?
I don't know.
What? I think it's. I think it's. I think
Not
it's.
by any means, I don't feel
I don't think so with Captain America. Not Captain America. Marvel. Captain.
I think.
Captain Marvel, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's so weird that, like, comics back in like the 80s and 70s, like you were a nerd,
Oh yeah.
right? If you were into comics, but like now it became a cool thing. Like if you have comics, if you're into comics, like you're considered cool, like it's the norm.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's what it's popular now, right? So do you think it's gonna become more popularized, or do you think it's gonna fall down a little bit, or
Yeah, I mean,
can you come up with new superheroes now? Because if you
yeah.
They're always going to create new superheroes. I believe comic books are always going to be in. It's always going to be not a fad or a fashion, but it's going to be a culture thing. Like it's always gonna be in there. It's always gonna be.
Yeah,
in there.
it is a culture thing. I mean, it's been popular. I mean, a lot of people are always collect. I mean, it's cool now. Like you see a lot of people collecting comics now. And,
So, but that's what I'm saying. It
And you gotta
became
understand, people are like young people are growing up and they're gonna wanna like they're seeing these movies. They're gonna wanna write and make their own
Exactly.
comics and make
Right.
their own stories. So it's only
Yeah, it's gonna inspire somebody.
Yeah.
yeah,
So you think it is gonna go up?
yeah. There's a little kid out there right now. He's probably gonna be the next Stan Lee.
Man,
I
you
hope
never
so.
know.
I really hope so.
I think sometimes I think of these people's geniuses and it blows my mind. Right? You look at a Stan Lee and it's like, how can someone come up with all these different characters? If you look at a Stephen King, I mean, this guy's wrote hundreds
Yeah.
of books and he's directed how many movies, and it's just like, how do you come up with just, you know,
The ideas of it.
the ideas and then to like write them like
I was gonna say, like, I always felt like people had to be in a dark place for them to come with these type of ideas. Yeah, you had to be isolated from the world to come out with these like imaginations and everything. You know
like,
what I mean?
like it,
Yeah,
The
see what I mean?
Shining.
Exactly. Like what state of mind was he in from him to even write those?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was probably drinking a lot in his room. You know, was getting divorced or something. You know what I mean? He was
Right.
going through a hard time, probably. I mean, I don't know, but
Right.
he must have been going through something to come up with that art.
Yeah. And then you turn the spectrum and you look at like say like comic book heroes. You know, what type of mind frame do you have to be in that? You have to be in a positive one. You have to be in like, or you look at like somebody like the Punisher, where that's very dark. You know, his whole persona was built off of revenge for his wife and his kids.
And that's the beauty of comic books, because there's so many different stories and so many ways you can articulate like how you bring up the Punisher, like that is a dark story. And then you got other stories like Captain America that are more lighthearted, like, and but they can turn into dark stories too. Like, I don't know, it's very it's intriguing. Yeah.
So these heroes, they're called what are they called? They're called
Avengers?
no. I can't think of the word right now, but it's illegal to be a superhero.
Okay.
Right. I can't think of what
Vigilante.
A vigilante. Thank you. So it's illegal to be a vigilante.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
I guess so, because there's gonna be some people doing some like crazy stunts, as like thinking that they are superhero. I don't know if that's
not on that aspect.
Like
So
some
say
Jackass type of
so say if I want to go out there and fight crime, right? I have to become an officer. I have to become some type of law enforcement agency.
well, there's people that make citizens arrest.
Does that really work though?
Shit, I don't know.
I don't
Some
know. You
places
should Google
probably.
it. How many people like do the citizens arrest
It depends
a
on
year?
man.
I
So
mean-
okay, so you alright, so
Mike made a citizens arrest.
did I?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know. I think it was a World Star video.
So for those of you who don't know, just the other day we had an incident in what time was it?
Midlothian.
It was Midlothian.
Oh.
Yeah, Jamal Robertson.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So for those of you who don't know, Jamel Robinson was an African American male who did security part time at a bar club, and so he kicked some people out. And when he kicked people out, I guess they came back and they tried to shoot up the place.
Yeah. And he apprehended them.
And I think didn't he shot back.
No, I don't think
I don't know, I didn't
No.
the story.
He started shooting back at the person shooting up the.
I-
There was a person in the club that was shooting.
Right.
Yeah, so he was shooting at the person.
Right, and then somehow, some way, he ended up apprehending somebody, right? And so he's detaining this person until the police come, and when the police come, he somehow, some way, gets shot.
And that's the crazy part, because when the police roll up, the crowd is telling police that
He was
he
security.
was security.
Right.
Yeah.
And they still shot the man. Like,
Wait, not
That's
only
fucking
shoot.
crazy, like,
Not only
this is-
shoot. What the fuck is the cop doing with an AR-15?
Okay, but
That's what he got shot with?
I only heard
Yeah.
one story that said AR. There was an AR-15 or whatever.
I don't know. I heard around 2-3 stories.
It's just so weird. Like, there's a lot of
It's the-
discrepancies
it's
in the
the fact that he
story.
got shot.
Yeah.
though. Like,
It
what the
is.
fuck?
And
Sometimes
see,
police.
and you have to think about the fact that if you look at the ratio between Caucasian males who commit crimes and their arrest rate versus minorities, I guess, death rate. It's ridiculous. It's like the Aurora shooter. He shot how many people in a movie theater and was able to be detained and arrested.
Yep.
With no problem.
Like Dylan Roof, after he shot up the church,
Right. Shot
You know,
9 people.
they peacefully arrested.
Wow.
And then sad to say was the young man, Talil Rice, who was playing with a BB gun.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Cops
yeah,
killed
yeah.
He was 9 years old.
Yeah,
right?
he jumped. The police officer in that jumped out and shot the kid within I think it was 13 seconds.
Like, come
Yeah,
on,
that's
man.
what I'm saying.
So it's just even the guy that just got convicted in Chicago. What is his name?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say Peterson, but Peterson
Oh, yeah.
killed his
It was-
wife.
Damn, I forgot the kid's name.
It doesn't matter, but he got out and shot the kid within 5 seconds of getting
16
out.
times.
16
Yeah,
times.
16
yeah.
times.
But it's like, what is it saying about the police? Like, what are they teaching the police?
But
in the force, like,
You know
these
what?
police are so scary nowadays. Like, they don't even know how to use the proper tactics. Like, the first thing they do is shoot.
Right. I think they're so taken away from society that they forget that these are just normal human beings that they're dealing
That's
with.
bullshit.
I'm not saying there's like all cops are bad.
No, I'm not saying
As
that
I'm saying,
at
yeah,
all.
they're all
I'm
good.
not saying all cops are bad at all, but what the fuck has it been? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is in the air? Like, for the past 5, 6, 7 years, cops are killing young innocent black males at an all-time high. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane, these numbers.
So
Yeah.
I was doing some research, and there's still some cops out there that are linked in with the KKK.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that shit was like bad.
That shit is deep.
Yeah,
Wow.
Even it seems like no matter what, whether you put your hands up or not, you can still get shot. Like if you look at Philando, he told the officer, "Hey, you know what? I'm legal to have this pistol
Yeah.
on me. I'm letting you know I have it. Here's my card." And he still ends up getting shot. And he had his daughter in the back
Yeah,
seat.
and that's crazy. And
That's
where was
wild,
the
yeah.
NRA?
Oh,
Where
that
was
yeah,
them
that's,
to defend that?
Yeah.
That shit was fucking crazy.
It's a lot of it makes and so to I guess
I'm gonna be real, as a black man, it makes it hard to say, like, is it a race thing? Like, it obviously looks like it's a race
makes
thing.
It makes it
like-
look like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I
It's
agree.
fucking crazy.
And if you do like a full turn back, it's like it makes you scared to want to be that hero. It makes you scared to want to do the right thing, because when you do, it's like you're damned if you do or you're damned if you don't. You can put your hands up, you can put your hands down. You can have a pistol, you can't have a pistol, and either way, you're still going to be targeted. You're still going to be looked at as that minority.
I just believe it's fucked up.
I think it is
No,
fucked up.
all jokes aside, like, this is really something crazy. This motherfucker gotta do something about this shit.
Well, why aren't we, like, the thing is that everybody is blaming the cops, and trust me, like, I'm not on the cop side. I think it's really, really fucked up the way that things are handled when there's, like, a shooter situation. I think there needs to be more training on that. But I also think that, like, we're, as a society, maybe we're dehumanizing the police and dehumanizing people, minorities, because we're like, oh, you know, they're just, like, low lives in, like, the ghetto, and, you know, they're out on a Sunday night at 4 a.m., like, they deserve that. Like, people are really out there thinking that, but I think it really has to go down to, like, gun violence, and how are these people getting these guns? Like, how are they getting them here?
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's what we
Like-
were talking about on season 1. That we were talking about, like, how are these military weapons getting into the hood?
Yeah, we tried to get deep into that topic. And,
I think
I don't think anybody knows.
nobody knows, but
there's theories.
about
Yeah.
crates being dropped off in the alley.
And so forth, yes.
I think
Yeah, you were saying the Chiefs get them, right? But
What?
the Chiefs. But that's a different topic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I think it's a shame that happened, and
I think I don't understand why. Well, okay, so to go on to a different that's kind of like equal, like not equal. Anyway, so in California, the guy went into the place and shot the bar. Like,
Oh.
and California has the strictest gun laws in the United States, like the strictest gun laws. But yet this guy was somehow mentally unstable, and was able to go ahead and go into this place and shoot 12 people.
Okay, wait, hold on. Were those guns registered to him, or did he buy them off someone?
He only had one pistol. He had one pistol, and yeah, he was a former U.S. Marine.
Wow.
Damn.
And on top of that, the
Might have
police.
PTSD.
Well, the police said that they had previous contact with him. They said that they.
I think at the first contact they should have taken away his weapon.
Well, they said that they had contact with him last year, and they didn't feel the need to get any mental.
Yeah, but
agencies
Like that's
involved.
them being lazy, not wanting to do the paperwork, not wanting to follow through with any of the processes. So
yeah, but I was gonna say the police got in contact with him for what? Like, did he do something?
Yeah. They were called to his house for domestic disturbance.
Okay, I mean, they say same thing happened with. There's a whole different topic, but same thing happened with Jeffrey Dahmer and shit. The cops.
Oh yeah, and then they released the.
Yeah, they released them. Yeah, they
bro.
released the victim to Jeffrey
Bro.
Dahmer again. And
What?
you heard about that?
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
what?
All right, so Jeff.
So like I said,
I agree.
That's true.
So Jeffrey Dahmer, serial killer
Yeah.
in
If
Waukegan.
you don't know, legendary.
Right. He kidnapped somebody, right? That person got free, went to the police. They went back to Jeffrey Dahmer's place, right, to question him. And somehow he, like, finagled his... Finesse. I was gonna say,
Finagle.
he finessed, like, these police, right, into releasing the kid back to him.
Oh, okay. I think I do remember.
Yeah, 'cause he
Like
said,
underage, like
yeah,
kid, right?
'cause-
Well, he said that he was that they were lovers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just got in a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
All right, so let's go into some positivity. Let's try and do like, so we did the first half of
Please.
just yeah. So we did
Let's
some.
lighten the mood.
So we did some.
Welcome to Jets Radio Part 2.
Yeah. All right, so I have a list of questions here that I'm just gonna ask you guys,
Okay.
and I want your 100%
All right.
honest answer.
Start with
All right.
Don't think about it. Kool-Aid,
Q&A.
Mr. Cool Kool-Aid.
Oh, okay.
OG Kool-Aid.
Can we drop the 8 and just call you
I
Mr.
gotta
Cool
be
now?
ready for these.
So, who do you think knows you the best?
What within here?
Just in general. Like out of in your life, who do you think knows you the best?
Do family count like siblings?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably my older sister.
Yeah?
My older sister. Yeah.
Are you guys like cool?
Yeah, we're close. Yeah.
That's cute.
That's real
Shout out
precious.
to she's watching.
What about you,
Okay.
Angela?
Hi, Kool-Aid sister.
Yeah.
I think that the people that know me best would be my 2 best friends, Olivia and Steven. Shout out to my fellas.
There's gonna be like a third best friend who's gonna be like.
I know,
Bitch, what the
and
fuck?
everybody out there thinks they're my best friend. Okay, thanks.
there's like a Stephanie out there that's like, fuck Angela. What about you?
My son.
You really?
Yeah.
Oh God,
That's
you
so
are just so.
No,
Cute.
we too close. Like he's seen me struggling and shit. He sees me like
You know everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like
And-
with
and-
him being that age. Go ahead.
okay, look, with your kids sometimes you gotta like, give them game and shit. So you
No,
gotta, yeah. So you'll tell them some of your stories or whatever. I mean, not fully full detail, but
And our kids are the same. I got a
Oh,
daughter,
that's
you
true.
got a son.
I
Like,
forget
I'm
you have a
trying to
kid.
get my daughter game, and she just be in one and
Oh,
out the
yeah.
other.
well, the son's easier because they'll like they'll think that's cool. Like, oh damn, like, whatever like in the stories I'll be telling them.
Shout out to my baby sister. She knows me the best.
That's really cute, you guys.
Stop calling me 3 times a day though. That's a game.
Don't stop calling him.
No.
Ask him
3
for
times
more
a day?
money.
No, 3 times a day, bro. She called me 3 times
Ask
today.
for more money.
No.
Oh, like that.
My little sister's in college, so she's away. So she's like 5-6 hours away right now. So she gets a little lonely. Well, me and her, we'll talk. We'll talk, like 30, 45 minutes an hour on the phone. And Dad needs to stop. What's the greatest television show of all time?
Oh.
We gotta do like a top 5 for that.
Let's do top 3. Top 3.
Top 3.
Oh,
Breaking
man.
Bad, Lost,
I was
and
you start with Hobby.
Breaking Bad, Lost, and Aang, the Avatar, Airbender.
Okay, can I go with mine?
Hmm?
I would have to say Wonder Years.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Low bad.
That's
a great
good.
show.
So number 2?
Watch what you do.
That song is dope. Like,
Yeah.
Alright, so number 2?
that's a hard one. But
Sesame Street.
Boy Meets World.
Well, Boy Meets World's up there.
You know, I'm just saying all the ones that I started seeing on TV that they were promoting more. I guess I got used to that. So.
I dig TV shows that grow with their characters.
Fresh Prince. I'm sorry, man. Fresh Prince is
Man,
dope.
I was about to say, dude.
Yeah, how could I miss that?
Man, I was gonna say Fresh Prince.
With the long series. Okay, we're talking about shows with long series, right?
I was say Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
You said Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Breaking Bad was really good.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
That was good.
They're making a movie now too.
They are?
Yep. They just announced it.
I just couldn't get into it.
Man, what was I say Breaking Bad? I'll say Simpsons, because that's been on for
Yeah, like 30 years.
Okay.
I know it's insane. And for my third, I'll say Martin.
That's good.
Martin was a good show. I'll send your
You guys
DVDs
have
by the way.
thrown
I'll
out
give
late.
it
Yeah,
back.
I need them back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know we brought Martin.
Those aren't mine.
No, oh
I'm sorry.
wow.
I will give them back. I promise.
I'm not saying my shows because they're all really girly.
No, go ahead.
Which one? Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah.
Dawson's Creek.
Absolutely not. Pretty Little Liars.
Pleasure explaining
Me
it
and Stevie used to watch this shit all the time.
Gingers. What is
Actually, you're right, Clips.
That's so bad, Ginger.
Clarissa explains it all.
all. Wait, that is one of them?
Yeah, and Happy Days. How
Oh,
weird.
Happy Days is a
The
good show.
Fonz was
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
best.
I was
I
like
love that
7
show.
years old watching Nick at Night, okay?
Oh, Nick and Night was crazy. You know what? That Nick and Night was made so that kids could go to sleep.
I hated Nick.
No, Nick and Night was.
No, for sure.
That's why I got into Wonder Years.
Right, I
Because
hated Nick Night.
I
Fucking,
love
it would come on
Wonder
at 8 o'clock and I would fucking turn that shit.
I would watch.
hated
Go
it.
ahead.
I was
I feel
into it.
old because I remember one of the years when they used to really show like
Oh, okay.
episodes. Like, yeah, I
Oh,
remember
we had to wait until next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's a little deep one. Apologize or ask permission.
Wait. Okay. Give us an example.
Okay, so say, would you rather do something and apologize for it afterwards, or would you rather ask for permission to do something? So say you want to make a financial decision, right?
Okay.
And you're in a relationship.
Been 3 years and you guys are super in
Why
love.
do you always go to 3 years and super in love?
Because she want.
I want a real
She
scenario.
wants to be
For
3
her
years.
life, I'm going through something. What's that
It's 3 years. It's real.
So say
No, yeah.
So say you wanna buy something. Say you wanna buy.
Oh, you don't have to ask permission.
Ask
You
permission.
definitely have to ask permission. You're gonna have problems in the house.
Okay, so say you wanna go, like on a vacation or something. You wanna do something for yourself. You wanna be a little selfish in your relationship.
Still gotta ask permission because she can be like, well, I gotta work these. I don't. You know what I mean? Everyone has different schedules and stuff. So.
Laid?
I don't know.
I mean, I have to apologize to your family later. Like, I'm gone or something. Like, you go on vacation. But, I don't know.
I am definitely an apologize person later. Like,
Oh.
I'll do it and then
I
later
see
I'm
it.
like, oh my bad. Like whatever it is, I that's just me. I would do it and then
I
like,
mean, me personally, I don't think that's healthy.
Yeah, I don't
Especially-
apologize
Yeah,
or
that's
ask
not
permission.
healthy. Okay.
That don't apply to sex, though.
so you have sex and apologize afterwards? Look, girl, me too. Hashtag me too.
Oh, wow. I can definitely see both sides. I'd say ask permission if the entire relationship has been, equal, where he says, or she says, hey, I really want to do this. Would this be okay with you? And it's like a continuation of that. But if he is selfish or she is selfish and, she worries about her money and she or he spends their own money without considering your input, then they apologize later, maybe.
To play devil-
shouldn't be in that
To
relationship.
play devil's advocate, I was just about to say that maybe you shouldn't have either.
Some people shouldn't be in those relationships.
Why would you have to ask permission or apologize for something that you want to do? Your significant other should automatically be okay with whatever decision you make.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree
So
with
say
that.
say if I come home with a puppy, right? My significant other should not say anything.
I'm gonna say absolutely yes.
or you know, flip it. If I come home and I have say some new shoes, my significant other shouldn't be, why are you buying new shoes?
Well, that's different, man. If you guys are struggling on bills, then yeah, don't buy some shoes.
So
Yeah.
if you come home with like hickeys on your neck,
We're
she should have the right to
Okay,
ask.
next question. Next
Yeah.
question. Next question.
I ain't
getting
apologize.
too, we're getting too far
Okay.
in this.
Are you ready, Kool-Aid?
Why me? Go on,
Go
hi,
first.
man.
No,
Go on,
I want-
ladies
I want-
first.
You asked me first.
Oh,
Look,
oh.
just you. You ready?
Hold on.
Unlimited,
for you, Mr. Cool.
unlimited love or unlimited money?
Unlimited love.
Oh,
That's actually a good one.
that's for all the ladies out
Yeah,
there.
and with unlimited love, you can get money like that.
It's a woman out there like he's so stupid.
You better get
That's the
that
one.
money.
That's the one.
That's what I'm fucking with, right?
No, but that's actually true. The more people that love you, job opportunities are there all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you're gonna be
So
making money.
money comes and goes.
Mhm.
And to be honest, like, say even if you have unlimited money, you could die tomorrow. And what does that money mean?
Exactly.
At the end of the
It's
day,
not going to your kids.
right. At the end of the day, we're all gonna, we're all going to the same spot.
Yeah.
So if you can find somebody to love you, why not? Find somebody to love you today, love you tomorrow, love you, a week from now.
Yeah, but not
Ooh, that
being
was
loved by
deep.
one person.
Passion.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Whisper that one. ASMR it.
If you knew you'd die in 1 week, what would you do?
That's
Let's go with the female first.
wow.
They're gonna call me sexist in the comments.
I don't know. I think that I would probably spend all my money on something
just
stupid.
empty out your bank account.
But what if you only had like $20?
Then I'd buy whatever would make me happy for $20.
You think you have a whole week?
I will bang.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I would probably get as lit as I could, see everybody that I could, and then find a beach. I would find a beach.
Find the
And
beach.
just chill on the beach.
I mean,
And die on the beach?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I respect
That's
that.
well, all right. Look, so I know that Kool-Aid was joking about the whole robbing the bank thing, but yeah, I mean, if you could see what you could get away with,
No.
oh, you're serious? Yeah, if you
If
could.
I knew I was gonna die in a week, hey,
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Like
what they gonna do?
that's what I'm saying. Come on with a plan.
Jokes on you?
You're gonna get
They gonna
arrested.
check the sale. Oh, you did.
You're gonna get arrested the next day and spend the rest of your 6 days.
I'm not gonna. If I do rob the bank, I'm not gonna be greedy to keep for myself. I'm gonna give it to my family, the people, community.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. I'll be the Robin Hood.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you had a week, what would you do? If you had a phone call that said you're gonna die in 7 days,
Most
If,
important,
like,
I spend it
if
on
we're,
my family.
I was gonna say, like, if we're getting deep, if we're getting serious, I would probably spend it with my family. If I had like a week left.
No,
I think everybody here agrees.
But
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
like, I'd probably like hit up like people that I didn't have the best relationships with, and try and make things better.
Oh, okay. I'm like, hey, I ain't like you then. And I'm
I'm calling everybody I got beef with, letting them know. What is the best present you ever received?
president.
The best
Press-
ever,
press.
probably.
Oh,
Yeah, best.
He was ready, president. Clinton.
Wait, I broke the headset.
Oh my god, the worst.
No, no,
I was trying to.
Cool. Javi's like, you gotta strap it in. He knows all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I found it.
cool. All right.
Okay.
Act like a rapper and just hold it. Just.
That was.
You
That's
should
what
have
I
played it off, yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, wait. I have a small head. Okay.
No, you
Oh, wow.
don't. Alright.
Okay.
Best present you got? Anybody?
Let's go with Mr. Cool first.
No,
No.
ladies first.
What is it?
Alright,
Go ahead,
okay.
go ahead.
Can we go like way back?
Yeah.
Oh, my
I
parents
like
got me the
this.
whole Power Rangers collection. Like every single
Aw.
character.
I would cry.
That was dope.
Yep.
I remember
That
that.
would be amazing.
He's about to cry right now.
He's
But-
thinking about that. Maybe my dad wasn't that good.
He was cool.
Angela?
No, my family's really bad at getting presents.
Yeah.
Honestly, it sounds really weird, but I think the best present I've ever gotten was from my niece last year. She got me the Milk and Honey book. But just because she knows that I really like books and I really like poetry.
Did
So
you read it?
I did finish it in like a day.
Shout out to her.
Thank you, Andriana.
We are name dropping everybody now that we got video.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Shout out Ashley if you read this. Thank you.
Who's Ashley?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
That was the point of the shout out. But that's a gift. Of course.
Oh.
He said, was she born on Christmas?
That one is suspense.
Oh.
You know, and the present doesn't have to be on Christmas.
No, actually,
That's
she's
really-
supposed to be born on Christmas. She's
Okay.
born the 28th of December.
She's
Oh,
a
that is
December
the
baby
present.
too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that was 28th of December for no reason.
We
Wow.
thought it stopped at
He's
25th.
I don't know.
He's like
bro,
Christmas and that's
what?
it.
It was really weird. Like, my mind was like, there's a 28th of
What do you
December.
think? There's New Year's Eve.
One dead person you would like to have dinner with. They're
What
not.
question
They're
is that?
not dead still.
So one person.
That you could bring back.
Oh my God.
So is the person that came up with these questions Ashley?
He's so intrigued by Ashley.
Anyway.
He got thrown off.
Shout out Ashley. Thank you.
Yeah. So,
Dead person.
dead
You
person?
guys are the worst.
It would be Selena.
Oh,
It
that's
would
a
be
good one.
Selena.
oh, you were a Hispanic side
Oh,
just
she
came out.
sounded- yeah.
Yes.
Shout out.
Yo. She-
I
that
just
was
say-
good.
Hold on. Put the mic back in her real quick.
Oh, okay, why?
But why?
Because it was the first time when I was little that I saw a girl who looked like me, who had dark hair, dark skin, and like, you know, it was around the time like before, like right before Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, stuff like that, you know, like
Way before.
like way before that, you know what I mean? But like seeing somebody who was popular and beautiful and like it didn't matter what, like her body was curvaceous, you know what I mean? So like,
She was so fly.
you know what I mean? So it was crazy. Like I didn't really listen to music. I kind of listened to whatever my sister listened to. But then Selena came along, and I was like, wow, I really, really like this. And it was like something me and my dad could listen to together, and we could dance like. And I learned to do the cumbia when I was little, but like now I don't know how to do it anymore. But it was like a way for me and my dad to connect.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
That's actually really good.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, but I mean, you said to talk to that person.
No, it's just you're
Have
having
dinner
dinner
with.
with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you're gonna have to have a conversation. Was
Yeah.
was Selena like an intelligent person?
I watch her eat.
Yeah.
What? What is
Me and her
that?
would share a pizza,
No, okay.
and we would talk about.
No,
You talking about
hold on, because there's some people that you'll have dinner with, and you're just, you know, kind of like bird brains, and you're just like,
Like,
all right, I want to leave.
No.
He makes a great point though. It's so.
Yeah, you need to have a good conversation.
The logic isn't there, but it's there at the same time.
But he always finds a way to like
Listen.
put a dance wrong and shit.
I know. It's supposed to be a happy time.
Cause I was gonna say Tupac, they're like Tupac probably school me to death. Like, man, you gotta remember tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, sit up straight when you eat. Like, oh, Tupac, come on, man.
Elbows off the table.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to eat, man.
No, but, I'm not
Tupac
gonna
gonna be like, so you want chicken, my brother? You want
He's like, we gotta be proper out
Man,
here.
pork, like, yeah.
But the one person I would have dinner with, I'm gonna just say recently, because I heard stories. This person was a good person, funny as hell too. Mac Miller.
Oh yeah.
Man,
They said he had a great like character.
rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
R.I.P.
Honestly, mine would be probably like Prince.
Really?
I think.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I am not surprised.
No, you know what though? That would be cool because the stories that he's gonna have.
Bro, Prince
Bro, they're gonna be
or
great.
Charlie Murphy?
Oh, man. You look mad.
Charlie Murphy.
You would just be dying laughing the whole time.
Yeah.
No, Richard Pryor would have some crazy stories.
Oh,
Definitely. And
yeah.
make you laugh too. So
Oh,
like, that would be
hell
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Bernie Mac.
Gene
Oh
Wilder?
yeah, I forgot about Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Gene Wilder would be a good one.
Yeah, I agree.
So
We just bring up comedians.
Anyway.
Go to the next two.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
yeah. I'm totally forgot about that. You know what I thought about recently? This is so off topic. Bruce.
Bruce.
Who the fuck is
Wait,
Bruce
he
Bruce?
passed away, didn't
He
he?
did.
Oh, damn.
Didn't he?
I'm so lost. Who the fuck is Bruce?
Okay, hold on. Let me check. Hold on.
I remember him in my comic.
Can somebody just
'Cause he was-
like fill me in here? Who's Bruce Bruce?
Bruce was
You would not know who Bruce is.
He was a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was like on
comedian.
BET.
Yeah, BT.
Oh, okay.
Comic
He's
View.
been in movies, like, yeah, he's been doing this thing for years.
No.
Hey,
He is not dying.
I'm all the same.
He has not
Hey, I was
passed.
gonna say, you remember that one BET show? It was like
Uncut?
upcoming. Yeah.
Oh.
No, it was comedians.
Wait.
Okay, those comedians that were up and coming. There was this
Yeah,
little boy.
so,
His name was Lil JJ or something like that.
Yeah, he had a show on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, he had like a brace. That kid was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
he
didn't
was
think
doing.
he was funny, but
No, he was pretty funny for a kid.
You probably did.
Bro, I listen to like a lot of like comedians, especially like when I'm at work. I
Really?
put
Oh,
on-
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Bill Burr is funny.
Bill Burr.
It's that he's I don't know. Yeah, he's white and bald.
Is this the guy that keeps saying the N
Man,
word?
you just named like 20.
Yeah, I'm like,
No,
wow, I'm
No, you
done.
can probably see him on Netflix. When you go on Netflix, you'll see him right away.
I don't think I've ever seen him before. All right, next question. What are you kind of obsessed with these days? I'm sorry.
Hey, that's a good question.
Watching my daughter grow up.
That is
I
precious.
feel like she's growing
Yeah,
up
with you
so
today,
fast,
so
and
precious.
like I be missing it, and it's like,
Yeah, you be trying to make every time, right? Like,
and I'm like, dang, I wish she was like barely walking. Like it's
yeah, slow
it's
it down a
crazy,
bit.
man. I'm gonna hate them teen years.
What?
Mr. Cool. Yeah.
Sorry guys, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Camera fell.
Camera fell.
Got a little crazy.
Tell me. So the last question, mirrors, bro. All right. So real quick, like story. The other day I had gotten out the shower and I was looking at myself in the mirror. I was putting like conditioner and stuff in my hair, and I was looking at myself in the mirror, and like I smiled at myself, and the smile that I saw in the mirror was not the smile that I thought that I smiled at myself.
Oh.
And like just fuck, like that's like this, like that's the shit that I see. Like
Yeah,
That's
I-
really scary.
yeah,
What?
bro, I hate mirrors, and it happens like that often. But I think it's because my perception of myself is different than what
You
I
see.
think it is, and versus what I actually see.
Wow, that's real scary.
Right. So that's in my mind. That's what I try to justify it as.
So I'm scared, and your apartment's haunted. So I need to hurry this one up.
Well, I hate being high and looking in mirrors.
Everybody hates being high and looking at anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna go right to bed.
What? You didn't. So what's yours?
Did you say
Oh,
titties?
fears?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't think I have a particular fear. Like, yeah, you say an odd fear, you mean?
Yeah, like anything
Yeah.
silly.
Like something stupid.
Like a
Like
spider
me being
or-
scared of mirrors is stupid.
Mine's not stupid. Team push back and pissing out blood.
How are
That
you?
shit's
That's
real. That
scary.
shit can happen any
Yeah.
minute.
How are you gonna get pushed back?
Shit, I don't know, probably getting punched or something.
Walking to the wrong motherfucker. I don't know. I really don't know.
Really?
You got me stumped on that one.
Okay, so you guys, our last question for the day.
Better be good.
If you could give everyone just one piece of advice, what would it be?
The best advice I got was, if you could live with this person before you met them, you could live without them after.
You want to drop a relationship?
Wow, y'all about to say, are you unhappy? What's going on?
I mean, I've been single for a long time, and I'm happy. But if I find somebody, I do. But
it's
also,
true, because
again,
some people will be out there and they'll be like, oh my
I
god, I
can't
can't leave
live.
them.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Like,
Cool it. I want to go last in this one.
Okay.
Cool it.
What was the question again?
if you could give someone advice, one piece of advice, what would it be?
Man, always do what makes you happy. Yeah, stay
Yeah.
positive mind.
Okay.
Don't say I stole your shit.
Yeah.
You try to, oh man, I was gonna say that away.
In a way, yeah, because it's like, no, good. That makes a lot of sense. People. I'm just trying to.
Best friends.
See, I didn't even respond.
You guys have
You guys got,
Making a house on.
you guys got a fucking telepathy.
telepathic.
The thing is
connection.
that when people love something and they're doing great at it, they'll let things get in the way,
Mhm.
and then they're not really following their heart. And now their whole like heart has changed to like something else. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I think if you follow your heart and stick to what you want to do, then you'll be successful.
So follow your heart and don't sway from it.
I guess so. Sorry, man. I had to tell you.
No, that's great. My piece of advice is life is short. Don't be stupid. Be smart. Make smart decisions. And live life.
And don't watch The Exorcist alone.
Yeah, don't do that.
You
Look in the
guys,
mirror.
this is Jets Radio. This is the first video.
Enjoy this shit.
Just enjoy this shit. Look at this. Look at this. We got fucking merch, guys.
Yeah, check this shit
Jets
out.
Radio.
Go ahead and buy
We
it.
got
Ours
long
on the
t-shirts.
way.
We got sweaters. These fuckers. Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
Check
yeah,
out our-
about that. See how my bank account works? It
My
is.
shit coming in. It's just this fucking mail service.
You guys, we have the SoundCloud going. We have Teespring where you can get our merch. Everything's linked in the description. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, thumbs up. I'm Mike,
I'm Angela.
Kool-Aid.
And this is Hobby.
and this is Jets Radio.
Don't miss this jet, ho.
Hey, just enjoy this shit.